Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're bringing some more Legends of Boxing, the PC game, to the channel. From the Yale Bowl in New Haven, Connecticut, a triple header of title fights. The main event, Tunney defends his World Heavyweight title against a fellow fighting Marine, Kenny Norton. Norton 1-0 in our universe, decisioned Harry Coetzee. Tunney won the title, 15th round stoppage of Lennox Lewis at Wembley Stadium. The co-main event, Featherweight Championship. It is a vacant world title. Willie Pep, another Connecticut native, takes on the man from the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao. And then to start off the triple header of world title fights, Marlon, the Magic Man Starling, takes on Roberto Duran of Panama, 15 rounds for the vacant welterweight title. Let's get right to the Yale Bowl and bout number one for the vacant world welterweight title. Marlon Starling taking on Roberto Duran. Marlon Starling from Hartford, Connecticut, overall record 45-6-1 with 27 stoppages, takes on Manos de Piedras, Roberto Duran, and that cannot be his overall record. I'm going to say up into 30, that's not his overall record. Maybe it's his record when he stepped up to welterweight, but they have him 39-6-0 with 30 KOs. From Panama City, Panama. Duran will have the edge in control. He is a pressure fighter, where Marlon Starling is a tactician. So it's 9-7. So Duran will have a slight edge there. He'll have a big edge in power, and they're both very good defensive fighters. Starling will have to have a Herculean effort. He'll have to fight the perfect fight to win this vacant title, but he feels he can do it in front of his hometown fans in Connecticut at the Yale Bowl. Endurance will favor Duran, 27, Starling 25. Marlon, if he has his hurt, it's a pretty good finisher. He's a +2. So here we go. Fighters are in the ring. It is near capacity of 64,000 people and more in New Haven, Connecticut at the Yale Bowl. To the ring we go. Marlon Starling and Duran, center of the ring. Referee Dave Gardner gives them the final instructions. No questions from the chief seconds. Fighters touch glove. Duran sneers at Starling. Starling smirks at Duran. Starling back to the red corner. Duran in the blue corner. We are prepared for 15 possible rounds. The winner to be declared the welterweight champion of the world. Here's the bell for round number one. You can see Duran 9 for control against Starling's 11. The lower the number, the better. Bell for round number one. Starling's got to roll high. He doesn't. Duran quickly takes control, and he fires away. He feints with the jab, right hook to the body, and then a left hook to the body. Good job by Roberto Duran. Starling comes right back, bangs away at the body. Duran goes to counter. He counters with an uppercut. Right uppercut, left hook to the side of Marlon Starling's ribcage. Toe-to-toe exchange. Both fighters throw and miss. Starling was already getting out of dodge when those punches were thrown. Marlon Starling takes control, misses with the jab and the right hand. Duran very elusive and evasive. Duran looking to cock and set up that right hand left hook combination. Here comes Roberto Duran, and Duran does it right there. He feinted with the jab. Starling moved forward, and Duran caught him with the right cross and a left hook to the body. Starling looking to smother Duran on the inside, and Duran's more than obliged to fight there. And Duran bangs away with a 3-punch salvo. Left hook, right hook, both to the body, and a left hook to the head of Marlon Starling. 1 minute to go here in round number 1. Duran rallying. Duran bangs away with a combination. Starling with a counter uppercut, splitting the guard of Manos de Piedras. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go here in round 1. And it's Duran. Right hand. Left hook to the jaw of Starling. And Starling wobbles. Duran looking to finish off Marlon Starling with 30 seconds to go in round number 1. And he lands the lead right to the jaw. And then a devastating left hook to Starling's rib cage once again. As the bell sounds to end round number 1. We give round 1 to Roberto Duran. Starling loses 4 endurance points, so does Duran. Starling can either fight elusive, and these roles are in the background. It would be, I believe, 0 through 3 for elusive, 4 through 15 outside, and then 16 through 20 on the inside. He can never fight pressure. He doesn't do that. Roberto Duran never fights elusive at welterweight. 0 through 5 on the outside. 6 through 14 on the inside. 15 through 20, he's putting the pressure on. We prepare for round number 2. We gave round 1 to Duran. Marlon had his moments, but not enough. The ringside scorer also gives round 1 to Duran. Here we go, round number 2. There's the bell. Fighters meet. It's Starling from the outside. Duran continues to put pressure on Marlon Starling. Marlon Starling keeps his guard high, but Duran gets in punching range, digs to the body, and rips a right uppercut to the head of Starling. Starling has a bloody nose from that uppercut. Duran looking to take advantage as he is a shark in the water smelling blood. 2 jabs and a right hand land on Starling. Starling was able to pivot with those punches. Duran continues to fire. Jab and a booming right cross. Starling shrugs it off and shakes his head no. Duran sneers and smiles at him. Both fighters feint but don't throw. Duran applying the pressure, Starling moving. Keeps his guard held high. Starling's going to have to land something here. It's Duran who again lands the lead cross and a left to the body. Marlon felt that. Excellent round 2 so far for Duran. Starling looks to throw as he goes with a lead left hook and a straight right to the body of Duran and moves away. Duran gets in range. Duran wings big punches, misses Starling with the counter. Beautiful 1-2 on the inside. And Starling shoves Duran back. And back on his bicycle he goes. Starling looking to punch, and he lands the jab and a right cross, catching Roberto coming in. Duran shakes his chin. No. 30 seconds to go in round 2. Marlon Starling rallying. Duran looks to end the rally, and he does. Left hook, right hook to the body, and then a left hook that grazed Starling to the head. A better round for the Hartford, Connecticut native, but I don't think he won it. Starling loses 3 endurance points, Duran 4. We give a close round to Duran. The ringside scorer also gives it to Duran. Again, our scorecards are unofficial. Joining us here at the Yale Bowl, ringside Steeler fan 1933, our good friend Matt. How you doing? Hope all is well. We prepare for round number 3. Eddie Futch and a very young Freddie Roach in the Marlon Starling corner. In the Roberto Duran corner, I can see the gentleman's name, the older feller. Now I can't think of it. Excellent trainer. Ray Arcel and Freddie Brown are in the Duran corner. Here we go, round number 3. Duran quickly takes control, pressing Starling. He cuts off the ring, and Duran bangs a left hook to the body and a right cross to the head, and Starling buckles. Marlon Starling buckles. He's on his bicycle trying to get away from Roberto Duran. Duran with a double left hook, 1 to the body and up to the head. Duran continues to punch, gets inside, bangs a lead right to the body and a left uppercut to the head of Marlon Starling. Starling is in trouble here. Duran, Starling. Marlon not wanting to punch now, moves away. Minute and a half to go here in round number 3. It's all Roberto Duran. Again, a beautiful combination. He feinted with the jab, caught Starling with a right to the body, and then he digs the left to the jaw, and then a grazing right to the head of Starling. Foul check. Starling lands on the belt line. Duran shoves him away and calls him a curse word in Panamanian. A minute to go here in round number 3. Starling sets down now on his punches. 2 jabs and a right hand. Catch Duran. Duran blinks, but there is no blood. Duran looks to fire back with a minute to go. Gets inside and he bangs away to the body and splits the Starling peekaboo style defense with a left uppercut. Duran continues to punch as he cuts off the ring. Left-right combination. Both hooks land on the jaw of Marlon Starling. Starling goes back to his corner very gingerly. All of the first 3 rounds we are giving to Roberto Duran. Starling with 14 endurance points, Duran with 15. Steeler Fan 1933 says he's doing good. These are good. I hope you and Teresa are doing good. Yes, we are. Enjoying the fights. Yes, we are. I love this game along with Glory Days Boxing. It's just I can set this up much faster, and the cats cannot knock it off my board. Oh, those tenacious felines. Here we go, round number 4. All 3 rounds in our book for Duran and at the ringside scorers table for Duran. Again, unofficial. Round 4. And it's Starling heeding the advice of his corner. Eddie Futch told him, punch, punch, punch. It's Starling from the outside, jabs and then hooks to the body. A good right hook to the body of Roberto Duran. Starling continues to fire. 2 jabs. Smack Duran as he moves forward. Duran continues to press like a caged, angry tiger. And 2 jabs and a right hand again. Catch Duran. Marlon Starling is in a beautiful rhythm right now. 1 minute to go here, or 2 minutes to go, excuse me, in round number 4. Duran looks to retaliate. Duran feints. Right uppercut, left hook. And Starling says, no, no, no. You know what that means. Yes, yes, yes. Starling feints. Duran moves forward and Starling moves away. Duran presses forward. Starling hits him with a good combination. Duran was able to roll with the punches, though, but those are good scoring blows from Marlon Starling, the man from Hartford, Connecticut. Starling with an excellent round so far. Jab, right hand, smacks Duran right in the face. And Duran, boy, that left eye is puffing up quite badly. The Starling jab is doing its job, followed by the right hand. Boy, did Marlon Starling need that. Starling senses a chance here. Duran blinking and Marlon throwing. 2 more jabs catch the Panamanian square in the kisser. Final 30 seconds of round number 4. It's been all Marlon Starling. He wings a right cross. Duran ducks away. Sneers at Starling. Starling blows a kiss at Duran. Duran did not like that. He shoved Starling in the back. And now referee Dave Gardner and the chief seconds have to come in to separate both pugilists. A huge round for Marlon Starling, as Duran loses 5 endurance points, Starling only 2. They're working on that bad swelling near the left eye. You can see Freddie Brown and Ray Arcel in that corner. Freddie Brown working the swelling on the Duran eye. Ray Arcel telling Duran to keep punching. Pressure, pressure, pressure. The Panamanian nods his head. In the Starling corner, his best round so far. We give him round 4. Eddie Futch very happy in the Marlon Starling corner. So does the ringside scorer give round 4 to Starling. We have it 3 rounds to 1 Duran. Round 5. There's the bell. Referee Gardner says fight toe-to-toe exchange, ring center. But the punches landed, but not a lot of ferocity on either one. As Starling again fighting from distance, trying to give Duran angles. Duran trying to cut the ring off. Duran slide steps, moves Starling into his punches. But Marlon ducks away from the hooks, and again back from distance behind the jab. Duran ducks under the jab and lands a lead cross and a left hook to the head of Marlon Starling. Starling blinking, no blood. Both fighters wing right hand and miss. Good fight here at the Yale Bowl. They tie up. They fight on the inside a little bit. Referee Gardner breaks them. Duran continues to press. He cuts the ring off once again. Starling dangerously close to those ropes. Duran wings punches hard, but misses. Starling looks to counter off the ropes, and he does! A good short left hook. A short left hook caught the Panamanian on the jaw, and Starling slides away from the ropes. Pursuing is the Panamanian. Duran, Manos de Piedras, bangs away to the body, but Starling tucked the arms in quite well. The punches did score. Under a minute to go here in round 5. Duran goes to the belt line. Referee Gardner says it's good. Under 30 seconds to go. It's Duran rallying. He wings punches, but Starling parries them away. That was a close round, but I still give it to Duran. As SGJ Jamie says, based on the time, these fights must be coming from the West Coast. No, from the Yale Bowl in New Haven, Connecticut. I just don't sleep well. Hope all is well, SGJ Jamie. Starling, he loses 2 endurance points. Duran 3. Marlon with 10 endurance points. Duran down to 7. They continue to work that swelling, that bad swelling near that left eye of Duran. Eddie Futch in the Marlon Starling corner continues to say, work that left eye. Let's close it. The ringside scorer gives it to Duran. I also give Duran round 5. Round 6 coming up. Here's round 6. The bell. Duran looks to get inside. Starling fighting from distance. Duran gets in punching range. Bangs a combination to the head. But Starling kept his hands up high. They were scoring blows for Duran. Starling looks to come right back, and he comes back with 2 jabs and a right hand, snapping the head of the Panamanian. Starling feints Duran out of position, and he hooks to the body, and then a chopping right hand to the head of Roberto Duran. Starling, an excellent fighter from distance. Duran works his way in tight, bangs away to the body with the left and the right, but again, Starling kept his arms tucked in tight. Duran looks to bang away again. Digs a left hook to the body and an uppercut, snapping the head of Starling. Starling, now his mouth is bleeding. He had a slight bloody nose before. And there's a trickle of blood from the nose and more blood from the mouth. Duran continues to press. Wings a left hook. Starling ducks away. No counter. Duran again gets on the inside. Bangs the body with a lead right and then a left hook to the rib cages of Marlon Starling. Under a minute to go here in round 5. Duran presses Starling, throws the cross but misses. Starling gets off the ropes. He looks to punch, and he does with a left-right, snapping the head of Manos de Piedras at the bell. Did Starling do enough to steal that round? I say no. I give that round even. Starling loses 2 endurance points. Duran loses 3. Duran's starting to breathe quite heavily. He has put a lot of pressure on Marlon Starling. Starling's going to fight elusive for round 7. Duran will continue to try to get on the inside. The ringside score gave round 6 to Marlon Starling. Unofficially, he has it 58-56. I gave round 6 even. Here's round number 7, scheduled for 15, the vacant welterweight championship of the world. The bell. And Duran quickly takes control, trapping Starling along the ropes, and he bangs away with a left hook to the body and up to the head, and then a chopping right hand. Starling needs to get off the ropes. Starling's going to fight off the ropes as he comes with a left hook to the head of Roberto Duran, and then a right to the body, slides away from the ropes. Duran pursues. Duran throws. He wings punches to the body, not cleanly. They land. Starling looks to punch, and he comes back with his own left-right to the body. Good job by Marlon Starling. Marlon, ring center, side-to-side movement, frustrating Duran for the moment. 2 clean jabs land on that eye of Roberto Duran. That swelling is not good near the left eye. Good job by Marlon Starling. Duran gets in tight. Duran bangs away with a left-right hook to the body. Duran continues to cut off the ring. Starling parries the punches away. Now he counters. Right hand, left uppercut. Duran sneers no. Excellent counter by Marlon Starling. Toe-to-toe exchange. Duran really set down on his punches better than Starling. He got the better of it. Under a minute to go here in round 7. Starling comes right back. Again, he digs a left hook under the elbow into the ribs of Duran in a chopping right hand, then moves away. Duran continues to press inside. Duran lands a right cross, misses with the left hook, and there's the bell. Good round. Good round. I give it to Starling. Marlon loses 3 endurance points down to 5. Roberto Duran is fatigued. His control factor goes up to 10. And his defense drops to a 2. His power drops to a 4. Starling might be able to get through 2 rounds with his endurance. And Starling, sensing Duran could be fatiguing, he's going to meet Duran center of the ring, mano a mano inside. The ringside scorer gave that round to Marlon Starling. Duran's lead is down to 1 on his scorecard. We have it down to 2 on ours. Round 8, scheduled for 15, the vacant Welterweight Championship of the World. Warren has joined us here at the Yale Bowl, along with SGJ Jamie and SteelerFan 1933 Hopeball as well. There's the bell, and it's Marlon Starling going to punch on the inside first. Right cross, left hook. Duran blinking. Now Duran comes right back. He throws tight punches on the inside, but Duran doesn't land as Starling's guard is up high. Duran continues to punch with a short 1-2. They're standing right in on one another. Marlon Starling has to punch, but it's Duran who is first, and he bangs the body, then lands the uppercut on the head of Marlon Starling. Starling is not fighting well on the inside. Duran a chopping right hand and a left hook to the ribcage of Starling. Duran continues to punch. He lands a good cross. Starling tried to parry it away, but it snapped his head. Eddie Futch and Freddie Roach in the Marlon Starling corner screaming to punch, punch, Magic Man, punch. But it's been all Roberto Duran. Again, a chopping right hand to the head of Starling in tight, and a hard left hook to the body of the Magic Man. Finally, Marlon punches. He bangs away with a left-right to the ribs of Manos de Piedras. Duran comes back with a jab and a right hand, and there's the bell. Duran was definitely much better on the inside than Marlon Starling was. Some bad strategy there by Starling. Decided to fight in tight. We give that round to Duran quite easily. Starling still has 1 endurance point. Duran continues to breathe heavy in his corner. Duran's power has dropped down to a 4 since he's been fatigued, and his defense is a 1. The ringside scorer gives that round to Duran as we await the bell for round number 9. Here's the bell for round 9. And Duran quickly cuts off the ring on Starling, who's now trying to fight from distance. Bangs away, lead right to the body, a left to the body, and a right uppercut to the head of Marlon Starling. Starling goes to the belt line, trying to slow down the Panamanian. Duran comes right back with a hard combination. Starling rolled with those punches. Marlon looks to punch behind the jab. 2 jabs and a right hand snap the head of Roberto Duran. Marlon continues to punch, and there's a lead cross and a left to the body. That lands on Roberto Duran. Duran to retaliate, banging away at the Marlon Starling body, digging shots just under Starling's tight defense under the elbows to the rib cage, trying to wear down Marlon. Marlon looking to punch. Again, feint. This time he feints the jab, catches Duran with a right hook to the head. Duran looks to come right back. Duran double left hook, 1 to the ribs and 1 to the jaw. Starling is blinking. Under 30 seconds to go here in round 9. Duran looks to end the round with an exclamation point, and he does. Lead right, left hook, both to the jaw of Marlon Starling. Starling will be fatigued to start round 10. His control now goes up to 12. Defense and power go down to 2s. So here we go. Round 10 scheduled for 15. Duran has a comfortable points lead. 80. Actually, not as comfortable as I thought. We have him with a decent lead. The ringside scorer unofficially has Marlon Starling only down 1. Duran 86, Starling 85. He gave round 9 to Marlon Starling here at the Yale Bowl. Eddie Futch is telling Marlon, as he gets ready for round 10, use the jab, stay at distance. Catch him with the uppercut when he dips in and tries to get inside. Duran will press and try to get inside. It's Starling who throws, and that's just what he does. Jab and then the right uppercut. Duran shrugs it off. Duran gets inside. Duran bangs a lead right cross to the jaw of Starling, then digs a left to his rib cage. Duran again gets inside and bangs the same combination, except the left hook this time was to the head. Starling blinks, but there's no blood. Marlon, behind the jab, lands the right hook. Toe-to-toe exchange. Both men winged right hands. Both men miss. About a minute to go here in round 10. Marlon Starling on his toes, bipping and bopping. Good combination. He feinted with the jab, caught Duran coming in with a right hook, and then went left-right, snapping the Panamanian's head. Excellent job. Duran, incensed, fires back with 2 hellacious body shots. Starling moves away. Duran quickly cuts off the ring, lands a lead cross, and that jolted Marlon. Under 30 seconds to go here in round 10. This is a close round, but it's Duran punching at the bell. He misses. Counter! Oh, an uppercut and a left hook by Marlon Starling. I give that round to Marlon Starling. Starling is tired. Duran is tired. We have rounds 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, possibly still yet to come. We gave that round unofficially to Marlon Starling. So did the ringside scorer. The ringside scorer unofficially has this bout even. Marlon Starling is fighting quite well against the heavily favored Duran, but he is fighting in Connecticut at the Yale Bowl, New Haven, Connecticut, round 11. Starling again will try to be from distance. Duran will try to get inside. And it's Duran who gets inside, and he bangs away. Lead right, left hook to the body. Starling comes back behind the jab. 2 jabs, but no right hand. They're trying to puff up that eye. That left eye is still bad for Roberto Duran. Both fighters feint but don't throw. Starling's first in that jab. Right hand! And Duran shrugs it off. But the swelling continues to worsen. Duran looks to bang the body. He does with the left hook. Chopping right hand grazed Marlon Starling as he moved away. Duran continues to pursue and throw. Again the lead right hand. Starling was able to turn with that punch, but it was a scoring blow. Duran continues to fire. He bangs away to the body, then up to the head. Left, right, right. Good job by Roberto Duran. Duran is punching. He is a Tasmanian devil. Right cross, left hook. Nailing the facial features of Marlon Starling. Starling in the final 30 seconds finally punches with a left jab and a right uppercut, catching the Panamanian, but that was not enough. We give that round to Roberto Duran, and we'll give you the particulars in a moment. So Duran's control goes up to 11 now, power down to a 3. Starling's control factor is a 12. Again, the lower the number, the better. Starling's chin is a 9. His will is a 6. Duran's chin is an 8. Again, the lower the number for the... No, you want the higher number for chin, excuse me, and the higher number for will. So Duran is an 8 there. Round 10, the ringside score makes it an even round. 105-105. That's purely unofficial. We have Duran up by 1 or 2 points. I believe it's 2 points on our card. Here's round 12. There's the bell. From the outside is Starling, but he is not as fleet as foot. He is tired. Duran cuts the ring off, gets in tight, and bangs away to the body. Left-right hooks to the body. Starling tries to move away, but Duran stays in, and he bangs away with a chopping right hand this time. It's all Roberto Duran here in round 12. Chopping right hand, left uppercut snapping the head of Marlon Starling. They're screaming in the Starling corner, punch, 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 and Marlon does with a quick uppercut. It was a lead left uppercut, and then a grazing right hand hit the Panamanian. Duran, incensed, fires back with a left to the body, and then a right uppercut snapping Starling's head. Starling is tired. Duran continues to dig deep, and he digs hard to the body, ripping hooks left, right under the elbows of Marlon Starling, who has a very tight defense. Starling starting to feel the pain. Duran continues to punch. Right cross, left hook to the head of Starling. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Toe-to-toe exchange, ring center. Under 30 seconds to go. They tie up, and referee Gardner breaks them at the bell. That was a Roberto Duran round in my books. Marlon Starling's control factor goes to 13. Power drops to a 2. Duran's will and chin both drop to a 7. If Starling can somehow land something big, but his power's now at a 1. The hard luck round, round 13. There's the bell. Duran goes to the belt line. Referee Gardner says it's good. Duran continues to throw punches. Right cross, left hook, nail. Marlon Starling. Starling in trouble. He's in trouble. Can Duran finish him up? Starling ties up Duran. Referee Gardner breaks him. Duran sensing victory. Toe-to-toe exchange again, ring center. But Starling is not doing well. His legs don't seem to be there. He's blinking. He's blinking. He lands a hook to the body of Duran. Now Marlon knows he needs the punch. 2 jabs and a right hand. Duran comes right back with a right cross, left hook to the body. Under a minute to go here in round 13. Starling seems to have cleared his head. Both fighters feint but don't throw. 30 seconds to go. It's Marlon Starling at the bell with a lead left hook and a right uppercut, catching the Panamanian coming forward. You know what? I think Marlon Starling stole that round at the end. We'll go to the unofficial score. 14 and 15 coming up. The ringside score unofficially has it 124-124. Marlon Starling has put forth a tremendous effort here, to the chagrin of Ray Arcel and Freddie Brown and Roberto Duran in his corner. There's the bell. 6 more minutes of combat. And it's Duran who quickly gets inside on a tired Marlon Starling. Duran is tired, but he's really digging deep. And he lands 2 jabs and a chopping right hand upon Marlon Starling. Duran continues to punch in tight. A very big combination. Right hand, left hook, and another left hook. Everything to the head. Duran winging to the head. Right cross. And finally he digs a left hook to the body. Duran punching, and Starling is retreating. Right left to the head of Starling. Starling on the ropes. He's in a pickle. Starling trying to get off the ropes. Duran keeps him pinned on the ropes. Lands an uppercut. And then digs the left to the body. The right uppercut to the head. Duran continues to punch. Big combination. Now Marlon punching off the ropes. He hooks back. 1 minute to go. Starling still trying to fight off the ropes. Wings a right hand. Duran rolls away from it. 30 seconds to go. Duran bangs. Misses. Marlon Starling catches him with a 3-punch salvo at the bell. That's, again, does Starling steal the round? I don't know. Marlon still on his feet. 3 more minutes. Who shall claim the vacant welterweight championship here in New Haven, Connecticut at the Yale Bowl? The unofficial score at ringside has Duran up by 1. If Starling wins this round, and the judges' scorecards are similar, we could have a draw and the belt would still be vacant. Both fighters come to ring center. The referee, Dave Gardner, says, touch gloves. Duran refuses. Duran refuses. Duran refuses. And Gardner says fight. There's the bell. Final 3 minutes. And Starling is going to throw his jab. He lands it. And then a right hook to the body. Marlon Starling is throwing. A good combination. Jab and another right hook to the body. Starling continues to fire away. Right cross. Left uppercut catches the Panamanian. Duran just out of sorts here. Starling foot feints. Duran doesn't throw. Duran moving forward, but he's eating all these punches. And more punches. Right cross, left hook. Excellent round for Marlon Starling. Now Starling ties them up. Duran tries to work the free hand, and it's Marlon who walks Duran back, and finally referee Gardner breaks them. 1 minute to go in round 15. An excellent round for Marlon Starling. Toe-to-toe exchange towards ring center. Both fighters land. Now Duran looks, digs an uppercut to the rib cage, and then drives it right up through the guard of Marlon Starling. Starling comes back. Oh, tremendous combination at the bell, and Duran blinked. Holy cow. Does Marlon Starling get a draw here? Unofficially, the ringside score has it 143-143. It was quite a Herculean effort by the man from Hartford, Connecticut, the Magic Man, Marlon Starling. The fans here at the Yale Bowl in New Haven Coliseum, they believe their hometown hero has taken the vacant title from the heavily favored Panamanian. We'll go to the judges in moments. Referee Gardner collects the judges' scorecards from the commission here in Connecticut. And now referee Gardner goes over the results with the ring announcer. The ring announcer is ready. We have a decision. 145, 142 Duran, 143 even, 144, 141 Duran. The winner by majority decision and the winner of the vacant world welterweight title, Manos de Piedras, the man from Panama City, Panama, Roberto Duran. The boos rain down here at the Yale Bowl in New Haven, Connecticut. Marlon Starling is disappointed. He felt he did enough to win. Again, 145, 142 Duran, 143, 143 even, 144, 141 Duran. We had Duran winning the fight by 2 ourselves, but Marlon Starling Marlon Starling did quite well. Let's see what rounds the judges. Round 10 all went to Starling. Round 15 all to Marlon Starling. Round 14 all to Duran. 13 Starling. 12 all Duran. Split in 11. Even Duran Starling. Round 10 Starling even, Duran, and then he wins it. Round 9, Starling with 2 judges, 1 for Duran. Duran takes all 3 judges in round 8. Starling takes all 3 judges in round 7. 1 judge in round 6 for Starling even, and then 1 for Duran. Duran takes round 5 completely. Starling round 4 completely, and the first 3 rounds to Duran completely. So there you have it. Unbelievable. Roberto Duran in quite a tough tussle at the Yale Bowl. He does come away with the vacant world welterweight title belt. But is there a rematch? Who will Duran fight next? The Magic Man, Marlon Starling, is very disappointed. Now we prepare for our co-main event. Another Connecticut fighter, Willie Pep, takes on Manny Pacquiao of the Philippines. Willie Pep from Middletown, Connecticut. Overall record, 230 victories, 11 defeats, 1 draw, 65 by stoppages. He fought those epic battles, those dirty epic battles with Sandy Sadler, in which he only won 1 and lost all the others. Pep with 29 endurance. Pacquiao with 24. Pacquiao 62-8-2 with 39 stoppages. He hails from Santos City, Philippines. Pacquiao at the edge in power. His power is 9. Pep's power is 2. Pep's defense is unreal. It is a 4 roll. That's incredible. Willie the Wisp. Manny's the Pac-Man. Manny's defense not bad. It's a 2. Manny's an excellent finisher. All right, both fighters are in the ring. Here's the co-main event. Once again, ring center at the Yale Bowl. Fighters get their final instructions by referee Dave Gardner. No questions from the chief seconds. They touch gloves, go back to their corners, and they await the bell. Pep in the red corner, Willie the Wisp, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao in the blue corner. The bell for round number 1. Pep with the advantage in control by 2. And it's a toe-to-toe exchange. Pacquiao quickly gets in tight on Pep, but they both land. Now it's Willie from distance. Willie lands a jab in the right cross and moves away. A lot of movement by Pep. Pep continues to pepper Pacquiao. There's a straight right and a left hook, catching Pacquiao coming forward. Pacquiao's trying to cut the ring off. Pep not allowing it. Pep ties up Pacquiao. Referee Gardner breaks them. Pep again behind the jab, but Pacquiao ducks underneath. No counter. Pep undeterred. He throws a lead hook, and Pacquiao parries it away. A minute to go here in round number 1, scheduled 15, vacant Featherweight Championship. Both fighters land grazing punches, but they land. 45 seconds to go, and Pacquiao finally gets inside, lands a chopping right hand, and then a left hook to the head of Pep. Pep slides away. Final 30 seconds. Pacquiao ducks under the jabs of Willie Pep. Pacquiao did better towards the second half of that round, but I give round 1 to Pep. Pep loses 2 endurance points, Pacquiao 3. Ringside score unofficially gave it even. Here's round number 2, scheduled for 15. The bell. Round 2, it's Pep who takes control. Pep throwing the jab, but he's not landing it. Good jab by Pacquiao. Pep again behind the jab, and Pacquiao parries them away. Pacquiao looking to land that right hand. Pacquiao will switch up, but right now he's orthodox. And it's Pacquiao sliding in and bangs away to the body, trying to slow down Willie the Wisp. Again, Pacquiao jabs his way in, lands to the head, but Willie the Wisp is gone before the right hand lands. Pacquiao bangs to the body. Countering those body shots is Pep, and he comes back with a left-right hook to the head of Manny Pacquiao, but Pacquiao's doing quite well. A grazing jab landed by Willie Pep. Pacquiao continues to press inside. He is met by a jab and a right hand, and that brings blood from the Filipino's mouth. Blood from the mouth of Pac-Man Manny Pacquiao. We have under a minute to go in round 2. Jabbing away is Willie the Wisp. He feints with the jab. Right hand, left hook. And Pacquiao buckles. He caught Pacquiao coming in. And a left-right at the bell by Willie Pep. Big round for Pep. That's definitely a 10-9 round for Willie the Wisp. And he hurt Pacquiao. He nailed him cleanly with a 3-punch combination, catching Pacquiao coming in. 10-9 Pep. We're in agreement with that. Round 3, scheduled for 15. Pep again on the outside behind the jab, but Pacquiao's doing a good job avoiding the Pep jab. Pep continues to jab. 2 jabs in a right hand. Pacquiao shrugs it off. Pacquiao looking to bang away, straight right to the body. Grazing left hook. Pep misses again. Willie Pep has missed a lot of shots. Pacquiao getting some really good defensive rolls. Pacquiao looking to bang. Feints with the jab and lands the uppercut. Pep again moves away. Willie missing a lot of punches here. Pacquiao looking to time him and walk him into a punch. Pep finally lands 2 jabs. Side to side, back and forth goes Willie Pep. Willie Pep jab right hand. stopping the advance of Manny Pacquiao. Under 30 seconds to go, it's going to be Pacquiao punching at the bell. He digs hard to the body and lands the left uppercut to the head of Willie Pep. I give that round to Pacquiao. Pep loses 2 endurance points. Pacquiao 4. They give it to Willie Pep. So first round even, next 2 rounds to Pep. I have it Pep, then Pacquiao. 2-1 for Pep. Round 4, scheduled for 15. Both fighters jockey for position, but don't throw. Now it's Pep. Again, Pep behind that jab. Feints the jab, lands the left hook to Pacquiao's body. Slides away. Pep continues to fire. Same combination. Nice job by Willie Pep. Jab, then the left hook to the body. Pacquiao throws big shots. Misses Pep. Pep throws big shots. Misses Pacquiao. Remember, Pacquiao was hurt in, I think it was round 2. Pacquiao again throwing big punches and misses. Willie Pep's defense, 4 out of 6. It's tremendous. Pep lands with a right cross left hook. Pacquiao, lands. Pacquiao comes back. Big cross misses. Pep is not countering. Under 30 seconds to go. Pacquiao lands low, and referee Gardner warns him at the bell. Trying to slow down Willie the Wisp by any means necessary. That was a tough round to score. Let's go to the ringside score. It gives it to Willie Pep. I'll be in agreement with that. That was a tough round to score. Round 5, scheduled for 15. We're a third of the way through the bout. There's the bell. And it's Willie Pep from outside as Pacquiao tries to get in tight. Pep pecks away at Pacquiao with the jab as the Pac-Man moves forward. Now Pacquiao bangs some hooks to the body. Pep rolled with those punches. Pacquiao lands some grazing blows. Pep looking to counter, and he does. A short left hook. Nice counter by Willie Pep. Pep again, jabbing away. Not throwing the right hand, though. Pep continues to jab. Left hook lands to the body of Pacquiao. Pacquiao cuts off the ring on Pep, lands a chopping right hand. 1 minute to go in round 5, a close round 5. Oh, toe-to-toe exchange, but the quicker punches were by Willie Pep. And Pacquiao is blinking. We have under a minute to go. They tie up. Referee Gardner breaks him under 30 seconds to go, and it's Pep punching at the bell as he hooks to the body, right-left. That was a Willie Pep round in our eyes. Pep is the lighter puncher, but he is landing the heavier shots, if you can believe it. He's catching Pacquiao quite cleanly coming forward. Pep, on the ringside scorer, unofficial scorecard, 50-46. Pep is just building up the points in this 15-rounder for the vacant featherweight title. Round 6, scheduled for 15. Pacquiao trying to change the tide of battle. Right hand to the head and a left hook to the body of Willie Pep. Pep again working behind the jab. Pep lands a jab and a right hand as Pacquiao presses forward. Pacquiao continues to press, and he continues to get rat-a-tatted. 2 punches to the body, then up to the head by Willie Pep. Pacquiao cuts the ring off, chopping right hand, missed with the left hook though. Pep slides away from the ropes and rat-a-tats Pacquiao, again coming forward with a lead right and a left hook to the jaw of the Pac-Man. Both fighters feint, but don't throw. Pep is moving all the time. Toe-to-toe combination again. When Willie Pep stands his ground after moving, he's catching Pacquiao coming in. He got the better of that exchange. Pacquiao wings his punches and misses. Under 30 seconds to go, and once again, Willie the Wisp will punch at the bell, rat-a-tatting Pacquiao with a right uppercut left hook. And that's a Pep round. Pep down to 17 endurance points. Pacquiao down to 2. Round 7 coming up. Willie Pep well ahead in this bout. The Yale Bull is buzzing. They're sensing the man from Middletown, Connecticut will take this vacant featherweight title. Round 7. Neither fighter throws. Now it's Pep again from the outside. A jab and a right hand. catching Pacquiao, moving forward. Pacquiao has to get in punching distance. Pep wings hooks. Pacquiao evades but doesn't throw. Pep throws again. Lands the hook to the body and spins Pacquiao and moves away. It's Pep throwing the jabs. Pacquiao parries the punches away, but no counter. Now Pacquiao looks to land right cross, that chopping right hand, and then a grazing left hook. Pep comes back, 2 jabs, side-to-side movement. Again, Pep with the jab, and then he hooks to the body. Pacquiao continues to try to get in tight, final 30 seconds, and as in prior round, it's Pep punching at the bell. He winged 2 hooks. Pacquiao ducked underneath them, but does not counter. It's been all Willie the Wisp. Well ahead, unofficially, 70-64. Round 8 coming up. Pep loses 2 endurance points. Manny Pacquiao is tired. He's tired of chasing Pep around the ring, and he's tired of constantly getting rat-a-tatted when Willie wants to throw punches. Here we go, round number 8. Pacquiao's powers drop to a 5. His defense dropped to a 1. The bell for round 8. And now Willie Pep lands on the belt line, slowing down Pacquiao even more. Pep peppers away. He feinted the jab, and he went left-right to the body, and then a left hook to the head of Pacquiao. Pep continues to fire the same combination, tagging Pacquiao over and over again, and again the same combination where he feints the jab left-right to the body and the left hook to the head. It's all Willie Pep early in round 8. Pacquiao needs to land something big. He bangs away with a right hand left hook to the body of Willie the Wisp. Pacquiao punching. Straight right hand there. Not a lot on it though. And Pacquiao lands on the belt line. Under a minute to go in round 8. Still a Pep round. And here's Willie Pep snapping the head of the Filipino as he moves forward. Right hand, left hand, 2 short straight punches catching the Pac-Man. At the bell, it's Willie Pep, and Willie Pep lands a lead cross and the left hook to the body. Pep with a boxing clinic for the Filipino. Pacquiao, his will is down to a 7. His chin is down to a 7. Willie Pep still has 13 endurance points as we head to round 9. The unofficial score at ringside gave round 1 even, and then rounds 2 through 8 all for Pep. Round 9. And it's Pacquiao, now from the outside, trying to pot shot Willie Pep. He throws wide hooks and misses. Good job by Pep. Pacquiao's winging. He misses again. You throw those big punches, they'll tire you out. Pep just moving around, moving around. Finally a combination lands by Pacquiao. Pacquiao pursues, even though he's from the outside. Toe-to-toe exchange. It was an even exchange. Now it's Willie Pep. And he catches Pacquiao. Left hook to the body, and then he brings it up to the head. Pep fires. Pep lands. 3-punch combination. Lead right, left hook, then left to the body. Pacquiao looks to pot shot Pep. Wings a right cross. Pep slid away quite easily. Pep looking to come back. 2 jabs and a right hand snapping Pacquiao's head. Pacquiao is fading. He is fading here in round 9. Pacquiao digging deep. Throws wide punches. Those punches are parried away by Willie the Wisp. At the bell, another big round for the pugilist from Middletown, Connecticut. The Wisp, Willie Pep. He is whitewashing Manny Pacquiao. Round 10, scheduled for 15, vacant Featherweight Championship. Co-main event. The main event coming up. 2 Marines. Gene Tunney the champ, Kenny Norton the challenger. Here's round 10, and it's Willie Pep throwing the jab in the right hand. And walking into it, as always, is Manny Pacquiao. Both fighters feint but don't throw. Both fighters wing and miss. Pacquiao, he needs to land something big. He lands a jab, but the right hand wasn't there. Pep looking to take control back. 2 jabs, catching Pacquiao. And again, Pep goes side to side, slides back, slides forward, walks Pacquiao back, and then moves away. And now here's Pacquiao. Lands the cross and the left hook. That's the best combination in a long time for Pacquiao. The tired Filipino. Pressing, and he's finally starting to land. Big uppercut! He feinted with the jab and landed a big uppercut. And Willie Pep just shrugs it off to the joy of the fans here at the Yale Bowl. Now Pep looks to retaliate as he'll hook to the body with the left and then a chopping right hand to the Filipino's head. Pacquiao trying to get in tight. He does. And he throws, he wings a lot of punches, and he misses everything as Willie the Wisp dived and evaded. Pep back to his corner. He still has 9 endurance points as we head into round 11. Pacquiao's control factor up to a 13, power down to a 4, and Pacquiao is going to try to catch his breath in round 11. Both fighters will fight elusive. So in the background, what that means is when they rolled the dice, in the background, we don't see it. Pacquiao rolled a 0 through 3, and that's elusive. And Pep can fight 0 through 8 elusive. Pacquiao is way down. Actually, they gave that round to Pacquiao because he did hurt Pep. Okay, I can see that, but Pep is still way ahead. Here we go, round 11. Both fighters from distance. Pacquiao lands on the belt line, now moves away. He's looking to catch Pep coming in. I don't know if he can. Pep gets in with 2 jabs, feints the right, and moves away. Again, it's Pacquiao looking to load up, but it's Pep punching. Jab right hand, and then Willie the Wisp is gone. No return to sender. Pacquiao, here's the counter. Big right hand, but the punching power isn't there. The left hook grazed the body of Pep as, again, he was already moving. Clash of heads. No cut on Pep. And Pacquiao, by the incidental headbutt, has a lot of swelling near that right eye now. Referee Gardner indicates clash of heads. Both fighters feint but don't throw. 1 minute to go here in round 11. Again, both fighters feint but don't throw. Pacquiao's trying to walk Pep into something. Pep's not falling for it. Both fighters wing punches. There it was. Pacquiao thought he had him. But both fighters miss. Under 30 seconds to go, and it's Pep at the bell. He rat-a-tats Pacquiao one more time with a left-right combination. Left to the body, right hand to the head. Pep still has 7 endurance points as we head to round 12. Pacquiao's chin drops to a 6. His will drops to a 6. TKO is up to a 5, but you got to get to 8 and past it for a possible TKO. Willie Pep is well ahead, even though the last 2 rounds have gone to Pacquiao unofficially. He's cut the lead to 6 with rounds 12, 13, 14, and 15 to go. Pacquiao trying to out-hustle Pep now. Bell for round 12. Again, both fighters from distance feint but don't throw. It's Pep getting in punching range. He hooks to the body and shoves Pacquiao away. It was a left hook to the body. Now it's Pacquiao. And Pacquiao lands a jab and a good right cross. Pep shrugs it off. Pep comes back. Pep with his own jab in the right hand. They're trying to time one another, and this time it's Pacquiao. Pacquiao throws a jab in the right hand, and he misses Pep. Pep looking to fire. Pep foot feints. Pacquiao moves forward. He's caught with a jab and a right uppercut, snapping the head of the Filipino. Here's Pep. He's throwing punches. He continues to land with that educated jab. Pacquiao has no answer. It's all Willie Pep with under a minute to go here in round 12. Again, the double jab, snapping the Filipino's head. Finally, Pacquiao bounces in, and he lands a jab right hand at the bell. Pep still with 5 endurance points. Willie Pep and Pacquiao, the ringside scorer, gave it even. Things are getting interesting. Still, Pep is up by 6 points with the hard luck rounds coming up, the championship rounds, 13, 14, and 15. Here is the unlucky round, round 13. And Pacquiao now, they've told him in his corner, you gotta really do something big. He's gonna put pressure on Pep. He gets in punching range, and he lands the right hand and then the left hook. But they were grazing punches. Pep catches Pacquiao with the lead right and moves away. Pep sliding, dipping, and diving. They tie up. Pacquiao unable to work. Referee Gardner breaks them. It's Pep again, catching Pacquiao coming in. He caught him with a lunging left hook. Missed with the right hand, though. And again, it's Willie Pep rat-a-tatting Pacquiao as he moves forward. 2 jabs, feints the right, and slides to his left. Toe-to-toe exchange, even exchange, ring center. Pacquiao again trying to get in tight, but it's Pep with the jab and the uppercut. Under a minute to go. Oh, a big toe-to-toe exchange, but the quicker, crisper punches were by Willie the Wisp. Pacquiao wilting in the wind, but Manny throws. A big booming cross, missing Willie Pep by a mile. Pep still with 3 endurance points. It's unbelievable how good Willie Pep is. And Pacquiao, really, his control factor is a 14 now. He has to roll very high to even try to get punches off both. And you know what? Pacquiao's dead tired. He's dead tired. Both fighters go elusive. Round 13 went to Pep unofficially. Here we go. Round 14. 6 more minutes of combat. And both fighters just feinting one another. Pacquiao tries to leap in, and he's greeted by an uppercut from Willie Pep, stopping that nonsense. Both fighters wing and miss. Now, Pacquiao, he's got to take advantage of this. Wings wide hooks that Pep is able to smother. They tie up and break. Willie Pep rat-a-tats Pacquiao with the jab and moves away. Pacquiao trying to time Pep, and he misses the jab, the right hand, and the left hook. Pep dip dives. Pep comes back with 2 jabs and slides away. The first jab was to the body, and the second jab up to the head of Pacquiao. Willie Pep under a minute rat-a-tats Pacquiao with a left hook and then a chopping right hand. Pep bipping and bopping. Pacquiao a human punching bag. And 2 grazing jabs catch the Pac-Man at the bell. Final 3 minutes. If Willie Pep stands, he wins the vacant Featherweight Championship. Main event to come. 15 rounds Heavyweight Championship. The champion Gene Tunney, who took it from Lennox Lewis via stoppage in round 15 at Wembley Stadium, takes on another fighting Marine, Kenny Norton, who defeated Harry Coetzee via unanimous decision. Pacquiao needs a miracle knockout. Willie Pep is well ahead as we go to the final 3 minutes of boxing. Fighters to ring center. Referee Dave Gardner says, touch gloves. Come out fighting. Good luck. God bless. Here we go. Final 3 minutes. And it's Pep who takes control. He jabs and then hooks to the body. Good job by Willie. Both fighters land a toe-to-toe exchange. Nothing really on those punches. And here comes Pep. A lunging left hook catches Pacquiao. Pacquiao trying to get in tight. Pacquiao in punching range. Pacquiao misses his punches. He's winging, but he's not landing. And here it's Pep. And it's Willie Pep with 2 jabs. Nailing Pacquiao. Pacquiao presses forward, a toe-to-toe exchange as Pep stands his ground. 1 minute to go. Pacquiao needs a miracle. Pacquiao bangs to the body, grazing shots to the head, though. And another good combination in that toe-to-toe exchange by Willie Pep. Pacquiao actually takes a step back under 30 seconds to go. And both fighters wing, miss, and there is the bell. We're going to the scorecards. And unless there is something absolutely horrific by the 3 blind mice, it will be Willie Pep winning a unanimous decision in our eyes and the vacant Featherweight Championship over Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao of the Philippines. So we await the result. Referee Dave Gardner is collecting the scores from the commission at ringside, and he will hand them to the ring announcer for the result. But let's go to our unofficial ringside score. He had Willie Pep winning quite comfortably, 147-140. Pep, not the harder puncher, but it was Pep who rat-a-tatted Pacquiao over and over again. D. Scott Howard has joined us at the Yale Bowl in New Haven, Connecticut. Hope all is well. D. Scott, here is your official result. Again, we see Pep winning an easy, lopsided, unanimous decision. The ringside announcer, we have a unanimous decision, 147-140, 145-141, 148-139. The winner by unanimous decision, Willie the Wisp Pep. And the man from Middletown, Connecticut celebrates joyously with his corner in the center of the ring. Willie Pep has claimed the vacant featherweight championship by whitewashing Manny Pacquiao from Santos City, Philippines. It was quite an easy unanimous decision, 147-140. Then the second judge only had Pep winning by 3, 145-141. The third judge had the widest margin, 148-139. But Willie the Wisp wins the vacant featherweight crown. So 2 title bouts down here from the Yale Bowl in New Haven, Connecticut. One favorite son lost a close fight. Marlon Starling lost to Roberto Duran for the vacant welterweight championship, but Marlon Starling did quite well. There might be a rematch possibly. And Willie Pep wins quite easily over Manny Pacquiao. We now prepare for the main event. 2 fighting Marines, Gene Tunney and Kenny Norton. Gene Tunney won the title, the vacant heavyweight title, when he went to Wembley Stadium and stopped Lennox Lewis in round 15. It was a dominant performance for the fighting Marine Gene Tunney. Kenny Norton defeated Harry Coetzee, unanimous points decision. Now these 2 Marines will clash at the Yale Bowl in New Haven, Connecticut. Over 64,000 fight fans have packed the Yale Bowl on a brisk, chilly night. The Gene Tunney overall record, 61-1-1, 45 stoppages, 19 no decisions or no contests. Kenny Norton, 42-7-1 with 33 stoppages. Both pugilists are 1-0 in our boxing universe. Both fighters are in the ring. They await Dave Gardner to bring them to the center of the ring. This is for the heavyweight championship of the world. Gene Tunney is the champion. He will be fighting out of the red corner. The challenger from San Diego, California, Kenny Norton, will fight out of the blue corner. Gene Tunney from Greenwich, Connecticut. This is a bout he wanted. He wanted a bout at the Yale Bowl in his home state, and he got it. He's the champ. Tunney and Norton come to ring center. Dave Gardner goes through the rules, asks if there's any questions from either chief seconds. No questions from the Tunney corner, no questions from the Norton corner. The last thing that referee Gardner always says, he shows them this is a clean punch to the body and this is a low punch to the body. Tunney will be on his horse, looking to work the jab and catching Kenny Norton. Norton will try to land that looping right hand from distance. Round 1. Gene Tunney 10-10. So Norton does very well against boxers. Kenny Norton will try to do to Gene Tunney what he did to Ali. Can he do it? We'll find out. Here we go, and Norton takes control right away. He wings that right hand from distance and a left hook, and Tunney was able to evade. Norton goes to the body, lands on the belt line. Good job by Kenny, trying to slow down Gene Tunney. It's Kenny Norton. Norton's letting his hands go. He has that cross-arm defense, and he caught Tunney with 2 jabs. They were grazing punches. Tunney looks to retaliate, and Tunney comes back with 2 jabs. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. A feeling out round so far. And now Tunney. Oh! Tunney goes south of the border to the Franks and Beans. And even there's some boos here at the Yale Bowl. That was Tunney, usually a pretty clean fighter, landed to the Franks and Beans there. Norton didn't like that. Norton wings his punches. Tunney blocks them. Norton continues to punch. Lands a jab and an overhand right. Under 40 seconds to go, it's Norton punching. Norton misses the jab and the overhand right. 30 seconds to go. Tunney at the bell. Rat-a-tats Kenny Norton with a jab and a right hand. That was a very close round. A very close round. A decent round for the Marine from San Diego, California, Kenny Norton. I give it to Norton. I give that round 1 to Norton. Ringside score gives it to Tunney. Again, our scorecards aren't official. We're getting ready for round number 2. Tunney loses 2 endurance points out of 27. Norton loses 2 endurance points out of 23. So Tunney has 25, Norton 21. Round 2 scheduled for 15. Tunney's the champion, Norton the challenger. And it's Norton once again taking control. This time it's a good wide left hook to the body and then up to the head of Tunney. Norton, Tunney both from distance. And Tunney catches Norton coming forward with a left-right. And Norton has some swelling near that right eye. Tunney continues to work from distance. Now Norton gets inside. Tunney ties him up. Referee Gardner breaks them. Tunney looks to fire. 2 jabs and a right hand again. Catching Kenny Norton. Norton trying to lay the trap, but it's Tunney who's punching. And here comes Tunney. Right hand, left hook miss. No counter by Kenny Norton. We're in round 2, scheduled for 15. Tunney is letting his hands go. 2 jabs and a right hand. Miss. Norton doing a good job defensively. Norton looking to land something big and hurt Tunney. Both fighters feint, but don't fire. Under a minute to go. Here's Norton. Norton wings the right hand and left hook. He misses. Tunney goes for the counter, and it's a jab and a right hand on the counter. Under 30 seconds to go. It's Kenny Norton at the bell. He threw the right hand and the left hook. Neither of them landed. Tunney down to 23 endurance points. Norton down to 19. It's been a boxing match so far. In the Norton corner, they're telling Kenny to press, and that's what he's going to do. Tunney will fight from the outside. Rolls 0 through 14 in the background. That's elusive. He never fights on the inside. So from 15 to 19, outside. And if he rolls a 20, it is pressure. That's the only time he'll bring the pressure. Kenny Norton never fights elusive, but 0 through 7 outside. 8 through 10 inside. 11 through 20 pressure, and he's bringing the pressure. Let's go to the ringside score. He gives that round to Norton, so he has it even. Round 3. Here comes Kenny Norton, landing to land the boom punch. He throws a wide uppercut, and he misses. Tunney looking to counter, but he doesn't throw. There's a toe-to-toe exchange. Even exchange at ring center, but again, Tunney moving. Norton lands. He feinted the jab, lands a grazing right uppercut on Tunney. Now Tunney sets down to punch. A jab and a right hand catch Kenny Norton moving forward. And Kenny Norton has a slight cut under the left eye, swelling near the right, and a slight cut under the left. Norton's face starting to show damage. Kenny Norton threw 2 jabs, didn't land. Tunney lands on the belt line. They tie up. Referee Gardner breaks them. Under a minute to go here in round 3. It's Tunney punching away. 2 jabs, keeping Norton at bay. Norton trying to press. He's pressing, but he's not punching. He is getting tagged by a left-right at the bell. Gene Tunney again catches Kenny Norton moving forward. That was definitely a Tunney round. Tunney loses 2 endurance points. Norton loses 4. Tunney with 21 endurance points. Norton with 15. Tunney took round 3, unofficially. Here's the bell for round 4. And it's Tunney who has control. Jab and a right hook. That right hook was to the body of the pressing Norton. Norton moves forward. Norton is able to evade a 3-punch salvo by Tunney, but he's not throwing punches. Norton is not in rhythm. There's a toe-to-toe exchange, an even exchange. Both fighters scored well. Now Norton lands a jab and then a chopping right hand. Tunney gets his distance, but Norton fires with 2 jabs. Norton has a good jab. He brings it from his hip, but it lands. Norton with the cross-arm defense, but Tunney lands with a straight right hand and a left hook to the body. Norton was able to roll with the punches. Norton looks to come back. A jab and a right hand. It was a looping right hand that caught Gene Tunney. Norton was able to get in his punching range. Tunney looks to fire back, and he does with 2 jabs. He feinted the right, and that slowed Norton down to a step. Norton bangs a wild combination It lands. It wasn't effective, but they were scoring blows. He just let his hands go. He windmilled 4 punches, body then up to the head. Tunney loses 3 endurance points. Norton 4. Tunney with 18 endurance points. Norton with 11. I give that round to Kenny Norton. I like that combination at the end. It might have been wild, but it landed. And unofficially, they gave it to Norton. 38-38. I'm in agreement with that. We prepare round 5 as we come up to the 1/3 mark of this bout. Again, it'll be Tunney fighting from the outside very elusively. Norton decides not to press. He'll try to lay a trap and catch Tunney coming in. And Norton goes low. Remember, Tunney went low earlier. Referee Gardner warns him. But it's Kenny Norton punching. A jab in the looping right hand. And he catches Tunney. Norton continues to punch. Jab in the right hand again lands on Tunney. Tunney lands a jab and a right hand of his own. About a minute and a half to go. It's Tunney with the lead cross. Norton gets in punching range. He's starting to find a good rhythm there. It was a jab and then a right hook to the body. Tunney misses left hook and a right hook. Tunney continues to punch as now he moves forward. Lead right hand and a left hook to the body. And Tunney slides away. Norton lays the trap. Tunney moves forward. Oh, he caught him with 2 jabs, but missed with the wild uppercut. Again, Norton jabs from his hip at times. That's a close round. Tunney loses 2 endurance points. Norton loses 2 endurance points. That's a close round. Let's see what the unofficial score has it. He gave it to Tunney. So after 5 rounds with 10 to go, unofficially, Gene Tunney is ahead 48-47. Round 6 scheduled for 15. And it's Tunney who takes control behind that jab. Good striking jabs upon Kenny Norton. Toe-to-toe exchange, even exchange. Neither fighter worse the wear. Norton trying to land looping punches. He can't land the jab, and he doesn't land the looping right hand. Tunney. Now it's Tunney pressing forward on Norton. Banging away with a 4-punch salvo. Norton backing up. Tunney pursuing. This is what he did to Lennox Lewis in the 15th. Norton lands low again. Oh my lord. One more. I think a point might be deducted. A very stern warning from referee Dave Gardner. Tunney pressing. Lands the uppercut. Missed with the left hook though. Norton lands a jab. Tunney continues to press forward. Now he doesn't press forward like Marciano or Frazier or Tyson, but it's his way of pressing. Side to side, then he gets in. And Kenny Norton lands on the belt line, and more boos here at the Yale Bowl. Norton really trying to rough up Gene Tunney. Tunney slightly smaller than Kenny Norton. Mark Jones is here. He says, if Cooney ducks us, Primo will take on the winner of this fight. Mark Jones, manager of Primo Canera. In the works, a rematch with Jerry Cooney. Canera took the European title by knocking out Frank Bruno in a hellacious affair at Wembley. It was not a good night for the Englishmen. Lewis stopped in the 15th. I think Bruno was stopped in the 11th by the Italian Primo Canera, who's European champion. Mark Jones says we will take on all comers. Tunney down to 12 endurance points. Norton 7. Tunney will fight from the outside. Norton will pressure. And they gave round 6 unofficially to Kenny Norton. It's dead even. We got a close affair here like in our first fight. If you're just joining us, Marlon Starling lost a close bid at the vacant welterweight title to Roberto Duran. Willie the Wisp Pep whitewashed Pacquiao to a 15-round decision, and it's dead close here in round 7, scheduled for 15. The champion Gene Tunney from Greenwich, Connecticut, the challenger from San Diego, California, Kenny Norton, both fighting Marines. Here's the bell for round 7, and it's Norton getting inside. Norton wings punches, he misses, and Tunney comes back with a left hook to the head, and then another left hook to the head. Toe-to-toe exchange. Oh, another low blow by Kenny Norton. Unbelievable. And referee Dave Gardner calls a halt to the action and admonishes Norton, and he finally takes a point away. He asks Tunney, do you need a little bit of time? Tunney takes a couple of deep breaths. He sees he's ready to go. And Kenny Norton is punching. Kenny Norton wings madly. He misses. And Tunney comes back with a tremendous combination on that counter. Tunney looking to take out Kenny Norton now. They tie up. Norton tries to work the free hand, but they break. Here's Kenny Norton. Kenny Norton winging big uppercuts and then a left hook. He misses both. Tunney's going to punch here. Oh, big combination by Gene Tunney. Norton takes 2 steps back and now tries to advance. Tunney feints, but Norton throws, and Norton lands the overhand right and left hook. And Tunney is in big trouble. Tunney goes back to the ropes. Final 30 seconds here in round 7, and Norton bangs away at the bell. Oh my Lord, Kenny Norton, in our eyes, would have took the round, but he lost a point. And we're going to give it even at 9-9. Again, we're unofficial. Wow, the looping right hand and left hook caught Gene Tunney. Tunney went back into the ropes, and the shock of the crowd as Norton was pounding away at Tunney, digging to the body and up to the head. He was just windmilling punches at the bell. Tunney loses 3 endurance points. He's down to 9. Norton loses 5, down to 2. They gave that round 10-9 to Tunney. I give it 9-9 because I give it 10-9 to Norton, but Norton lost a point for the low blow. As Mark Jones, quite correctly at ringside, says Norton is always better against boxer types. You are correct. You are correct. Round 8 coming up. Tunney not going to listen to his corner. He is mad, and he's going to go right at Norton. Norton from the outside is going to fire. Norton misses the overhand right this time. Tunney doesn't counter. Norton continues to punch, and Norton lands 2 jabs, but not the right. Now Tunney, in tight, rips a left to the body and a right uppercut, splitting the cross-arm guard of Kenny Norton. Toe-to-toe exchange. It was an even exchange. Towards ring center, Tunney presses forward. Tunney lands a lead right and a left hook to the body. Norton looks to retaliate. He missed the big overhand right and left hook. Tunney looking to bang, and he bangs away with a combination to the body. Again, that was a 4-punch combination. Left, right to the body, left, right to the head. Nice job by Tunney. Tunney presses forward. Tunney with a wild windmilling combination, snapping the head of Kenny Norton over and over again. Norton continues to back up. Norton stands his ground. Norton wings punches and catches Tunney. And there's the bell. I give that round to Gene Tunney. Tunney down to 5 endurance points. Norton is fatigued. Norton's control factor now goes up 1. The higher the control factor, the worse. His defense drops to a 2, and his power drops to a 4. And now Tunney, sensing that Norton might come to him, will try to pot shot Kenny Norton. Tunney, after 8 rounds, is unofficially ahead 77-75. Norton taking a lot of deep breaths in that corner. Here's the bell for round number 9. And it's Tunney catching Norton coming in with a left hook and a right hand. The left hook was to the jaw, the right hand to the side of the ribs of Norton. That's not going to help his breathing. And Tunney is rat-a-tatting Norton as he moves forward with a very educated jab. Tunney tries the jab. Norton ducks underneath it, but misses with a wild left hook to the head. Toe-to-toe exchange, even exchange for both pugilists. Norton continues to punch. He's unable to land big punches at the moment, but he did land a crisp jab. Both fighters feint but don't throw. 1 minute to go in round 9. It's Norton in punching range. 2 jabs and a right hand. Tunney absorbed it. Under a minute to go, Norton continues to throw the jab right hand. The right hand is a looping punch, and they tie up, and there's the bell. That was a good Kenny Norton round. He brought the pressure. I thought he landed the more effective blows, and I give that round to Norton. We've got a close fight going into round 10. The ringside score unofficially gives it to Norton also. Tunney 86 after 9 rounds. Norton 85. But Norton is fading. Here's the bell for round 10. Tunney the champion, Norton the challenger. Heavyweight championship on the line. And now Tunney moves forward with a crisp combination as both fighters standing toe-to-toe in ring center. This gives Norton an opportunity here. Norton hooks to the body and up to the head. They were left-hand hooks. Tunney comes right back with his own left and then up to the head, double left hook. Tunney continues to punch in between Norton, and he catches Norton. Norton steps back a bit. Tunney moves right in. Norton tries to stand his ground. He lands a chopping right hand and a left hook to the body. 1 minute to go here in round 10. Norton continues to punch away. Double left hook, rib cage and head. Tunney bangs. He misses with a wild uppercut. No retaliation by Norton. Under 30 seconds to go. And at the bell, it'll be Kenny Norton. And Kenny Norton lands. Left hook to the ribs and up to the head. Norton takes round 10. Tunney is fatigued. His control goes up to 11. His defense drops to a 4. And his power goes down to a 2. Norton's chin drops to a 7. His will drops to a 4. So if Norton is hurt, Tunney has a good chance of stopping him. We gave round 10 to Norton, and so did the unofficial score at ringside. He has a dead even after 10. 5 more rounds to go. Quite a tussle here in New Haven, Connecticut at the Yale Bowl. The champion, Gene Tunney from Greenwich, Connecticut, taking on the challenger from San Diego, California, Kenny Norton, both fighting Marines. Joining us here in Connecticut at the Yale Bowl, Sox, Arizona. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel for all your Red Sox chat and live games when they come back, if they come back, because there might be a lockout, and for your Celtics games. Sox, Arizona. We also have Mark Jones, D. Scott Howard, SGJ Jamie, and our good friend Steeler Fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt. I'm going to take a swig of water now as we prepare for round 11. The bell for round 11. Both fighters... No, Norton's going to press. Tunney from the outside. Tunney catching Norton coming in. Tunney hooks. Norton ducks underneath, but he doesn't throw. They tie up, and referee Gardner breaks them. They tie up again, and referee Gardner breaks them. Both fighters huffing and puffing, trying to catch a second wind. And now there's a good toe-to-toe flurry. Both fighters land crisp combinations in that toe-to-toe exchange. And Tunney comes back with a good snapping shots as Norton moved forward. He ate 3 punches to his face, lead right, and a double left hook. Toe-to-toe exchange again, but this time Tunney was the sharper puncher. Both fighters land, but Norton got the worst of the wear. Norton backs up, but again presses forward with a minute to go. And Tunney with a jab and a right hand, stopping the advance of Kenny Norton. Another toe-to-toe exchange, 30 seconds to go. And at the bell, referee Dave Gardner has to pry them apart. Gene Tunney, in our eyes, takes round 11. Both fighters are fatigued. Norton's control goes up to a 12, which is not good, and his power drops to a 3. The higher the CTN number, the worse it is. Tunney has we'll call it a 2-point advantage. So the way that works, real quickly, you have to roll an 11 or higher if you're Tunney. The difference is the control factor. So Norton has to roll a 12 or higher. If they roll beneath their CTNs, it goes to the toe-to-toe chart, we'll say. Tunney takes round 11, unofficially. 105-104, Gene Tunney. Here's the bell for round 12. As we are coming up on the championship rounds, Tunney in control from distance as Norton moves forward. A slow Kenny Norton is tagged with 2 jabs. And again, it's Tunney rat-a-tatting Norton with a jab and a right uppercut. And Norton is now swelling up near the right eye. He has a cut near the right eye and some swelling near the left. Tunney still unblemished. Tunney continues to punch. Norton continues to blink. And again, it's the same combination. Left jab, right uppercut. Norton blinking away. Both fighters feint but don't throw. They tie up. Referee Gardner breaks them. Norton looks to land the looping right hand. He can't, but he did land the jab from his hip. Here's Gene Tunney. Norton presses forward, and a good rat-a-tatting combination, left-right, and then a left to the body of the advancing Kenny Norton. Norton, in punching range, lands 2 jabs, but misses the looping right hand. 30 seconds to go, and it's Tunney punching at the bell, and he misses. I give that round to Gene Tunney. Close, but to Gene Tunney. Norton giving it his all, but it's just not enough. Tunney's chin drops to an 8, and his will drops to an 8. Norton's chin drops to a 6, and his will drops to a 3. I'm telling you right now, if Gene Tunney can hurt Kenny Norton, he will take him out. The hard luck round, round 13, is ahead. Gene Tunney now up 115-113 as he's taken rounds 11 and 12. Again, our scorecard at ringside is unofficial. Here's the hard luck round, round 13. And it's Norton from distance. Foot feigning. Tunney moves forward. Oh! There's the jab and the looping right hand. And Tunney is hurt. Norton looks to wind up. And another looping right hand lands. Toe-to-toe exchange. Kenny Norton landing. Kenny Norton. Oh! Norton goes low again. This time no point deduction, but that definitely slowed down Gene Tunney. They feint but don't throw. A minute to go in round 13. It's Kenny Norton, and again it's that looping right hand. And then this time he does come with a left hook as Norton pursues Gene Tunney. Tunney looking to rally in this final minute. Missed with the cross. Tunney continues to throw. Left hook to the body. Right hook to the body. Both fighters throw and miss at the bell. That was a Kenny Norton round. He's still in it to win it. I give that round to Norton. The looping right hand found its mark 3 times. Norton's control goes up to 13. Power drops to a 2. Again, a 2-point advantage now for Tunney when it comes to control. 11. The lower the number, the better. Norton is a 13. That round 13 went to Kenny Norton. Tunney has unofficially a slim 1-point lead, 124-123. 6 more minutes of violence here at the Yale Bowl in New Haven, Connecticut. In the Tunney corner, they're telling him to box and take these 2 rounds and you retain the championship. In the Norton corner, they're saying you're behind. You need something big, Kenny. Round 14. There's the bell, and it's Tunney landing the hook to the body and moving away. Norton goes to the belt line. Referee Gardner lets it go. Here's Gene. Gene throws a couple of hooks. Norton dips away from them, but he's not punching. It's again Tunney hooking to the body. Norton moves forward. Norton lands a good combination to the head, but there's not a lot of zip on those punches. Again, it was a lead right and then the left hook. Both fighters wing right hands and miss. 1 minute to go in round 14. They tie up. Referee Dave Gardner says fight out of it. They don't. He breaks them. Under a minute. Norton feints. Tunney moves forward. Ooh! Double left hook. Kenny Norton dug it to the rib cage of Gene Tunney, then up to the head, but Norton doesn't have the punching power anymore. Ooh! Jab and a looping right hand land for Kenny Norton at the bell. Norton might have stole that round. I give it to Kenny Norton. Final 3 minutes coming up. All 3 of these bouts look to be going the distance here at the Yale Bowl. This is our 3rd championship fight. 3 more minutes. Kenny Norton takes round 14 unofficially. The ringside scorer has it dead even 133-133. As Mark Jones said at ringside, Norton always did better against the boxer types. Had a lot of trouble against big punchers. Remember, Gene Tunney won the title at Wembley Stadium by stopping Lennox Lewis in the 15th. Can he do it to Kenny Norton? They touch gloves. Referee Gardner says, God bless. Here we go. Final 3 minutes. Round 15. Title up for grabs. Both fighters throw and miss. It's Tunney landing 2 jabs, moving away. Norton trying to catch him. Norton throws the jab in the right hand, and he misses. Norton again throws, and he misses a wide left hook. Toe-to-toe exchange again at ring center. Tunney looking to dip in. Right cross, left hook. Right cross to the jaw, and a left hook to the body of Kenny Norton. Good job by Tunney. 1 minute to go. Tunney looks to punch. Tunney lands a good combination as Norton backs up. Now Tunney slides away. Norton wings his punches. Again, the looping right hand lands. Final 30 seconds, and at the bell, that is it. They didn't fire. They looked like they were going to throw. We go to the scorecards. Holy cow. This is a very close fight. Unofficially at ringside, it's Gene Tunney eking out a victory, 143-142. I have to be honest, I gave round 15 to Kenny Norton. We might have a new world champion, in my opinion. And what a shocker it would be. Gene Tunney wanted to defend in his home state before he had to take a mandatory. So it was one Marine against another. The Marine from Greenwich, Connecticut, Gene Tunney, against the Marine from San Diego, California, Kenny Norton. Referee Dave Gardner collects the scorecards from the commission at ringside. He turns it over to the ringside announcer. These are tense moments. In our first bout, Marlon Starling lost a close decision to Roberto Duran, and Duran took the vacant welterweight title. In our second bout, Willie Pep won an easy unanimous decision over Manny Pacquiao, and Willie Pep took the vacant featherweight title. Who will win the heavyweight title? Will Gene Tunney make a successful defense in his first defense, or will Kenny Norton take the title and send this crowd home unhappy? Here we go. The ringside announcer. 145 Tunney, 141, 143, 142 Norton, 143, 143 even. This bout is a draw. It is a draw. So once again, 145, 141 for Gene Tunney, 143, 142 for Kenny Norton. 143, 143 even. The fight has been declared a draw. Gene Tunney does successfully defend his title, though without a victory, it is with a draw. And a draw, the champion retains the belt. Kenny Norton is disappointed. He thought he did enough to win. There will be a rematch. There will be a rematch as Kenny Norton now becomes the mandatory contender. Will they fight at the Yale Bowl or will it be at Yankee Stadium? We shall see. Unbelievable. Again, 145, 141 Gene Tunney, 143, 142 Kenny Norton, and 143, 143 even. Mark Jones's figures. That was a close fight. Tunney never really did what he did to Lennox Lewis in this bout, as again Mark Jones, clearly and accurately pointed out at ringside, Kenny Norton always did better against boxers, and he sure did. So that is it. What a triple header of title fights from the Yale Bowl in New Haven, Connecticut. In the first bout, once again, Roberto Duran defeated Marlon Starling for the vacant welterweight championship, 145-142, 143-143, and 144-141. Two judges saw it for Duran, one judge saw it a draw. In our co-main event, Willie Pep easily out-decisioned and out-pointed and actually out-slugged Manny Pacquiao, hurting Pacquiao on quite a few occasions and rattling him. 147-140, 145-141, and 148-139. So Willie Pep takes the vacant featherweight championship. And then as we just witnessed, Gene Tunney and Kenny Norton fight to a draw. Gene Tunney retains the title. 145-141 Tunney, 143-142 Norton, and then 143-143 even. D. Scott Howard, reporting for the Portland Times at ringside, says, seems like a fair result. It was a very fair result. It was a very fair result. let's just check something real quick. In round 15, I gave it to Kenny Norton in the blue corner. Judge 2 gave it to Kenny Norton. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. All three judges in round 15 gave it to Gene Tunney. I gave round 15 to Kenny Norton. Had they given it to Kenny Norton, he would have been champion by split decision. But they gave round 15 to Gene Tunney. And Tunney retains the title via the draw, so that's huge. I gave round 15 to Kenny Norton. There you have it. Let's quickly go to our heavyweight rankings. And let's go to the featherweight rankings first. So Willie Pep's the champ. The number one contender, Ernesto Marcel from Panama. But Willie Pep, we're not going to fight any fighters that Pep actually fought. So Sandy Sadler does not get a crack at the title. He has to wait for Pep to lose to get a crack at the title. Pacquiao drops to 4. We might go with Zuma Nelson. I like that. Salvador Sanchez is there. Henry Armstrong, actually. Fennec Arguello. So we got a decent top 11. Barrera's top 13. Jim Driscoll's a good fighter. Eusebio Pedrosa's at 14. They're all very good fighters. So Pep will get a defense that he can want, and then he'll face what we consider the number one contender. Let's go to the welterweights. Roberto Duran is champ. Tommy Hearns, he won't fight because they really fought. Sugar Ray Robinson, he might fight. Henry Armstrong, Jose Napoles. I never pronounce his last name right. He could fight. He won't fight Sugar Ray Leonard or Benitez because I don't like to fight fights that actually happened. Mayweather Jr. I can't stand, but who knows? McGurk. So Duran will get a fight before he has to take a mandatory. His mandatory right now looks like it'll be Henry Armstrong. We might fight or actually be Sugar Ray Robinson. I think Robinson and Armstrong actually fought, I'm pretty sure, so that won't be it. We might fight Robinson and Armstrong on a card against 2 other welterweights. So I think for his elective defense, Roberto Duran, Kid Gallivan, that could be intriguing. I like that. Emil Griffith could be intriguing. We could go Duran possibly against one of my favorite fighters, Carmen Basilio. We'll see. So we'll see. Again, I don't like to fight fighters who actually fought one another. Mark Jones says, I'll take Tunney in the rematch. He's the counter puncher and has Norton's punch pattern down. Good analysis by Mark Jones. All right, now let's go to the heavyweights. Tunney retained the title via draw, and he'll have to face, in his next fight, Kenny Norton in the rematch. Jack Johnson will have to give him a fight soon. Larry Holmes, Marciano might get a rematch with Liston. He lost a majority decision for the USBA title. Ali, we got to get a fight in. Tyson. Foreman beat Dempsey. And of course, here it is. Let's go to our boy that Mark Jones manages and helps train, Primo Canera. Primo Canera is 5-1. He's the European and Italian champion. Though the Italian belt will be vacated, and we'll fight two of the Italian fighters will fight for that. He defeated Frank Bruno by knocking him out in the 10th. Canera was down in the 2nd in that bout. Canera was down in the 2nd, and then he knocked out Bruno in the 10th. He was ahead on all the scorecards. So Primo Canera, who lost a split decision to Cooney, because Cooney had it 97-95, then Canera 97-95, then Cooney 97-95. So there could be a rematch at Yankee Stadium or Madison Square Garden. But Canera, we got him the European Championship, and that's pretty cool. our boy Primo. So there you have it. Save and close. Back to here. Go here. Maybe we'll give you another Bugs Bunny fight. Damiani is pretty good. Yeah, Francesco Damiani is a good fighter. So, all right, thank you very much to Mark Jones. As Mark Jones still telling everyone, Canera got jobbed by Jerry Cooney. Or in the Cooney fight. Thank you to Mark Jones, D. Scott Howard, Sox Arizona, Warren, SGJ Jamie, and Steeler Fan 1933, our good friend Matt. As Mark Jones still telling everyone, one and all, he said the scorecards were filled out before the fight in the Cooney-Canera fight. If you enjoyed the stream, please hit that like button if you want. It helps us out a lot with the algorithms and helps grow our small community into a larger community. Check out all the other wonderful content creators. If you have not subscribed to myself or them, please do so if you want. And also hit the notification button for when we go live or upload. I greatly appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Health and happiness. Stay safe. Be smart. God bless. Till next time, I love you all. Peace. See you again soon. Bye-bye.